Kosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda. Hymns on Agni, Mandala 5.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिद्वेदसादनम्
Mandala 5, Sukta 7. Rishi Ishaha Atreya, in meter understood, hailed Agni as, "Offer to Agni, O my friends, your seemly food, your seemly praise, to him supermest over the folks, the son of strength, the mighty Lord, him in whose presence, when they meet in full assembly, men rejoice, even him whom worthy ones inflame and living creatures bring to life. When we present to him the food and sacrificial gifts of men, he by the might of splendor grasps the holy ordinances strain. He gives a signal in the night even to him who is afar. When he, the bright, unchanged by old, consumes the sovereigns of the wood, he in whose service on the ways they offer up their drops of sweat, on him is their high kin have they mounted as ridges on the earth, whom sort of many mortal man hath found to be the stay of all, he who gives flavor to our food, the home of every man that lives. Even as a herd that crops the grass, he shears the field and wilderness. With flashing teeth and beard of gold, deft with his unabated might. For him to whom bright as an axe he, as to Atri, hath flashed forth, hath the well-bearing mother born, producing when her time is come. Agni, to whom the oil is shed, by him thou lovest to support. Bestow upon these mortals fame and splendor and intelligence. Such zeal hath he, resistless one, he gained the cattle given by thee. Agni, may Atri overcome the Dasayus, who bestow no gifts, subdue the men who give no food. Shukta 8. Rishi Ishaha Atreya in meter Jagati hailed Agni as, O Agni, urged to strength, the men of old who loved the law enkindled thee, the ancient, for their aid. Thee very bright and holy, nourisher of all, most excellent, the friend and master of the home. Thee, Agni, men have established as their guest of old, as master of the household, thee, with hair of flame, high bannered, multiform, distributor of wealth, kind helper, good protector, dryer of the floods. The tribes of men praise thee, Agni, who knowest well burnt offerings, the disconcern, lavishest of wealth, dwelling in secret, blessed one, visible to all, loud roaring, skilled in worship, glorified with oil. Ever to thee, O Agni, as exceeding strong have we drawn, nigh with songs and reverence, singing hymns. So be thou pleased with us, Angirasa, as a god enkindled by the noble with man's goodly light. Thou, Agni, multiform, God who art lauded much, givest in every house subsistence as of old. Thou rulest by thy might over food of many a sort, that light of thine, when blazing, may not be opposed. The gods, most youthful Agni, have made thee inflamed, the bearer of oblations and the messenger. Thee, widely reaching, homed in sacred oil, invoked, effulgent, have they made the eye that stirs the thought. Men seeking joy have lit thee worshipped from old, O Agni, with good fuel and with sacred oil. So thou, bedewed and waxing mighty by the plants, spreadest thyself abroad over the realms of earth. Sukta 9 Gahaya Atreya in Meter Anustuk visualized Agni as bearing oblations mortal men. O Agni, worship thee the god. I deem thee, Jatavedas, bear our offerings thou unceasingly. In the man's home who offers gifts where grass is trimmed, Agni is priest, to whom all sacrifices come and strengthenings that win renown, whom as an infant newly born the kindling sticks have brought to life, sustainer of the tribes of men, skilled in well-ordered sacrifice. Yea, very hard art thou to grasp, like offspring of the wriggling snakes, when thou consumest many woods like an axe, Agni, in the mead, whose flames, when thou art sending forth the smoke, completely reach the mark. When Treta in the height of heaven, like as a smelter, fanneth thee, even as a smelter sharpen thee. O Agni, by thy succor and by Mitra's friendly furtherness, may we, averting hate, subdue the wickedness of mortal. O Agni, to our heroes bring such riches. Thou victorious God, may he protect and nourish us and help in aiming. Strength be thou near us in forth for our success. In Sukta 10, Gayatreya in Meter Anustub, hailed Agni and bring us most mighty splendor thou, Agni, resistless on thy way, with overflowing store of wealth, mark out for us a path to strengthen. Ours art thou, wondrous Agni, by wisdom and bounteousness of power. The might of Asuras rests on thee, like Mitra worshipful in act. Agni, increase our means of life, increase the house and home of these, the men, the princes, who have won great riches through our hymns of praise. Bright Agni, they who deck their songs for thee have horses as their meat. The men are mighty in their might, they whose high Lord, as that of heaven, awakes thee of its own accord. O Agni, those resplendent flames of thine go valorously forth, like lightnings flashing round us, like a rattling car that seeks the spoil. Now, Agni, come to succor us, let priests draw nigh to offer gifts, and let the patrons of our rites subdue all regions of the earth. Bring to us, Agni, Angiras, lauded of old and lauded now, invoker, wealth to quell the strong, that singers may extol thee, be near us in fight for our success. Sukta 11 Sutambhara Atreya in Meter Jagati hailed Agni, the watchful guardian of the people hath been born, Agni, the very strong for fresh prosperity. With oil upon his face, with high heaven touching flame, he shineth splendidly, pure for the Bhartas. Ensign of sacrifice, the earliest household priest, the men have kindled Agni in his threefold seat. With Indra and the gods together on the grass let the wise priest sit to complete the sacrifice. Pure, unadorned, from thy two mothers art thou born, thou comest from Visvavan as a charming sage. With oil they strengthened thee, O Agni, worshipped God, thy banner was the smoke that mounted to the sky. May Agni graciously come to our sacrifice. The men bear Agni here and there in every house. He hath become an envoy, bearer of our gifts. Electing Agni, men choose one exceeding wise. For thee, O Agni, is this sweetest prayer of mine, dear to thy spirit, be this product of my thought. As great streams fill the river, so our song of praise fill thee, and make thee yet more mighty in thy strength. Agni, the Angirasas discovered thee, what time thou layest hidden, fleeing back from wood to wood. Thou by attrition art produced as conquering might, and men, O Angiras, call thee the son of strength.